Hey, hello, can you hear me, Rachel? Hello? There you are.
Oh, can't hear me?
Now I can. How you doing?
Oh, good. Sorry, sometimes my computer's a little slow.
No, it's all good. There's a little bit of there's always a little bit of a lag.
All
So,
right.
good work last week.
Thank you.
Yeah, you did good. I mean,
Yeah.
I know there was probably a few times when you just got a little bit extra in, here or there, but you still did really well.
Yeah,
Yeah, and you feel good, right?
I do. I just have to figure out where that little extra was coming from. So,
Yeah, but I mean, here's the thing. I mean, you dropped 7 pounds last week.
yes.
I mean, that's really, really good. If you did that every week, I mean, you can do the math. It's not very long before you're all the way where you want to be,
Right.
and then some. I mean, you can't keep doing this, obviously, right? So it gives you a great sense of control.
Yeah, it was exciting though. At the beginning of the week, I was dropping like 2 pounds at a time for a few days. And then I don't know if it was just because I stopped weighing myself or what, but suddenly, uh, by the time I got to my weigh in day, obviously I wasn't continuing that trend. It was
Right.
the weight loss was 7 versus
10 or 12.
12. Yeah.
I
But
don't know. I don't always know where it comes in. It could come in liquid form. Carbon can sneak in our liquids. Got to be really careful about liquids. Just a few extra bites, nibbles here, there that you think mean absolutely nothing, but
mm,
you add up. I don't know. Whatever. Doesn't really matter. The
yeah.
point is that you've got control, that without doubt, you are going to get to your goal. It's,
Yes.
that's it. Maybe a day longer here or a day shorter there, but you're absolutely going to get there. And it's so exciting. And here's the really neat thing. You're going to be there before the holidays. How exciting is that?
Very exciting.
I mean, it's really exciting, right? To go through this holiday season,
Yeah.
super thin. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
I would like to get there by middle of October.
Yeah, you can do it totally. Yeah,
Yeah.
you totally can do it.
Or
And
at least really darn close to it.
yeah. No, it's going to be great, and it's the right time to do it. I mean, when it's hot out, it's hot and humid. You don't sort of lose your appetite anyway. It's not that much fun to eat, right? But when it's cold and you go to some place that's warm and there's cheer in the air and there's good music and good smells, oh, it's fun to eat. Then it's really fun. Then it's worth it. So anyway, you're doing great. How do you feel?
I feel pretty good.
Hunger wise, how do you feel?
It hits me usually in the evening hours, like when I'm just kind of mentally fatigued. I've heard this thought before that goes around in some of the different communities out there, and like maybe more some of the psychological communities regarding weight loss. That
Right?
in the evening hours, because we've been up for 12 hours usually, or about that. By the time we hit like that 5-6 o'clock range, if you feel like just like your willpower is low, it's because it is because you're just mentally fatigued. You've been
Absolutely. I totally agree.
you're making decisions all day, like
I
from
agree.
time you wake up till 5-6 o'clock at night. So by the time you hit 5 o'clock, which is what I think is happening to me,
That's right.
like I'm like, I don't want to make any more decisions. I'm getting really hungry. What do I do?
It's
And
true. And the temptations are there, the food's there, the availability, but
I'm
also this
worried
idea
because
that you got to reward yourself a little bit. I mean, you've had a tough day,
yeah, there's a
right?
couple of times where I've come really close to not throwing in the towel, but cheating a little bit and
Yeah.
grabbing an extra bite. Like last night when I was making Logan my son's dinner,
Yeah.
I started taking a bite of his food that I had prepared, like the leftovers,
Uh-huh.
and I caught myself as I put it in my mouth. I'm like, what am I doing?
Right. So it's sort of the mindless eating. Here's the thing.
And I
You
threw
can,
it down the sink, and I'm just like, oh, get away.
good for you. Good for you. So you caught yourself last night.
Well, but I took one bite of it, and that's
That's
when I
right.
figured,
And then
yeah.
you caught yourself. But what about the times when you took that extra bite and you didn't even acknowledge that you took it, that you didn't even register that you had taken it? So those are the things.
I
You might
can't,
have just taken it subconsciously, not even realized it, not registered it, and you would still swear that you didn't take that bite or bites.
it's
But
possible.
it's
Yeah,
possible because we eat so mindlessly, we eat so naturally. It's
yeah.
instinctive, And we just don't put a lot of thought into it. We just do it. It's just there and we eat it and we don't even think twice about it. So that's the hard part, is keeping your mind in the game all the time, all hours throughout the day. And it's just hard. I mean, I admit it, it's hard. But on the other hand, doing so is really exciting. It gives you, again, control and a sense of power that you're just not going to get any other way. And the reality is you're going to end up in a place that is truly powerful. Fit, thin, so healthy. And that just, all amounts to power.
Mm-hmm.
To just being on top of this world, just in the perfect place, right where you want to be.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's it. So all I can say, I mean, you did great last week, really.
Right. And I was sticking to the bars, and that seems to be helping.
Okay. So let's do it again.
It makes eating boring, which is, I think, a good thing for me. I think I need to learn.
For right now, I think it's great.
Yeah, I think I need to learn that food can just be fuel and not necessarily something that's fun or exciting.
And all the good food that you didn't eat, it's still waiting for you. You're going to have a chance to have it later. It's the holiday season, right?
Plans on where I want to go, and eat after I'm done.
I love it. I think that's great. I think that's perfect. So
right. What's I keep thinking in my mind, what's the one place that I'm putting off that I would really like to go to and explore and have a few bites of something, very extravagant.
Yeah.
After I'm done.
Oh, it'll be fun.
Yeah.
It's going to be great fun. So you're going to do great.
Yeah.
So
the bars seem to be working well. I think maybe that just in those evening hours is where I need to work on it.
Yeah. And frankly, I mean, this whole thing, it's all a mental game. It's all about you figuring out where you're breaking down and why. But even then, maybe there isn't much of a breakdown. You're still doing great. I mean, there is no doubt, absolutely no doubt, that if you keep doing what you're doing, you are going to get to your goal. And you know what? How many people out there would die just to have a formula that would get them to thinness? They would be willing to do anything if they could predictably follow a formula and get to their goal weight. Well, you're there. Is it hard? Yeah, it's hard. It's inconvenient. There's things that you're going to miss along the way, but nothing that you're going to miss permanently. Nothing that you're going to miss forever. Just hang in there and let's finish this thing.
Yeah, and what's helping is thinking of it as a commitment, not necessarily something I just want.
Right.
And evaluating what commitment means. Can't remember who I had recommended. Maybe it wasn't on this board. Maybe it was somewhere else. I was reading a book called Never Binge Again.
Oh, okay.
And this psychiatrist or psychologist, he was talking about just thinking about your commitment to your diet as being something like a commitment to a partner or a marriage.
I love it.
And why would you commit less to yourself than to a marriage?
That's a great point.
If you're making a commitment to your diet and yourself, so I kind of try to think of that.
Great point. No, it's a great point. I think it's a really valid point.
Yeah, it's a kind of a good parallel way of drawing that.
Absolutely.
A commitment's a commitment, right? Whether it's to yourself or to another person.
Absolutely.
So I'm trying.
And when it all comes down to is food is just food. It's just this stupid little stuff that's material that we put in our mouth. I mean, that's all it is. It's not worth dying over. It's not worth killing ourselves over. It's not worth living a less than optimum life. It just isn't. It's just food. So what you're doing is great. I love it.
All right, I'll keep it up then.
All right. So let's just you and me. But let's keep it going. Okay? So we'll keep in touch throughout the week. You're doing great.
Okay.
This is what happens when you commit and you follow through on your commitment. I love it, Rachel. Great job. So let's just do it again for another week and now get to a place where you haven't been before, right?
Yes.
I don't know if you're going to get lower than you've ever been, but maybe.
I think here, the lowest I've been is 154.
Oh, you're going to go for it. You're going to break one. That is your goal. You've got to get below 154.
Yeah, by next Monday, my mini goal is to hit 150 or.
I would certainly break 154.
Yeah.
Let's see what you can do.
All right.
I love it. All right. Okay. Good. Take care. Thanks. Okay. Take care. Bye. Oh, yeah. Okay. Bye.
Okay.